Good morning, Lambrettista. Welcome to Kickback Garage, and today I'm going to do a review of the Casa Lambretta SS225 cylinder kit. So if you're interested in that, stick around and stay tuned, and I'll tell you what I think. So welcome back, thanks for hanging around. I got some more subscribers on the last video there, and some comments and questions, and yeah, so it seems to me that it's pretty much worth my while that I stand here, you can see in the shadow, in a t-shirt with a helmet on, and it's warm today. So, and what I'm planning on doing, I'm going to do a two-stage review here. First, I'm going to go through a full low-down spec sheet of how my beautiful Tourid, which is 1960 Series 2, as you can see, and yeah, I'll do that first. So I'll break them down into two videos so that you just don't hear me babbling about nothing forever and ever. You can actually break it up into two sections. I don't mind telling the truth. It's a rally going scooter. I've dropped the panels a couple of times. It's full of holes. Yeah, she's still my baby, and I love her. So what I've done to her is I've fit jockey's box and stop front headlight. That works really well, by the way. That's well worth the upgrade. And I've got, I have to get down here. This is an original TV2 front fork with the brackets already mounted on there, so that was pretty handy. It was a fork I had lying around, actually, to tell you the truth. I've got, check my, I've got the MB stainless pivot link kit. I've got Casa Lambretta disc links. I've got the PM tuning, single-sided disc with the radial mounted single pot brake caliper, non-anti-dive. The thing you see there, that is the speedo sensor for my SIP speedo. The rims are the Casa Performace Octipus type rims. I don't know if you can see that, it's a bit hard to get to. But this has got 8 stud holes, and that's because I've got the Octipus rear hub, and you can use them front and back. It's just that so that I've got a spare wheel that's the same, and it's easy for me to change them. As you can see here, I've got the non-adjustable BGM dampers, and in here I've got MB rods and MB upgraded springs. So let's have a look. I did well there, not bad, not bad. Yep. And then we keep going. I have fit the MMW, or this is also the LTH master cylinder. I think they're pretty nice. They're one-piece billet, and they actually don't fit, but I'm going to go through. I'm going to have plenty of reviews with loads of different things, troubles and stuff I've had over the years building scooters. So, but anyway, I think this looks pretty good, and I've shaped the handlebar lever so it matches the original without the ball end. Here we have the nitty-gritty bit. This is the Oiltech long-range fuel tank. That's the second one I've had, not by choice, and that's another thing I'm gonna talk about at a later date. Well, no, fuck it, I'll talk about it now. I had problems with the first one I had. Under here, there's like a bracket that it sits in to lift it up off the frame, and they've basically got 2 bolts in the top, very easy to fit. 2 bolts in the top, and unfortunately it vibrated. Vibrated round from the top, and the weld split and it dropped down. So, but in the old Lambretta world, there's a lot of things that can go wrong, and I have to say that the guys at Oiltech really really superb. I'd definitely buy a new tank. So this has been on for 2 years now, this tank here. Had no problems at all. They updated the design a little bit. And when I phoned them, sent them pictures about it, they sent me a new one straight away. No questions asked. It was really good. And they even, which is very unusual for me living here in Norway, they even gave me postage money to send the old one back so they can have a look what had happened. So, fantastic. I mean, things go wrong, but as long as the dealers sort them out, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, it's shitty there and then, but if they sort you out, I think that's good. That's job done. Well done, Oil Tech. Brilliant tank. Brilliant tank. As you see here, I am running the Mikuni TMX 30mm, and I'm running the 30 because I used to have a TS1 240, and I swapped from the 34 to the 30. The only difference between the 34 and the 32 was the fact that it used about half the amount of petrol. True. And if anything, I think I gained a little bit of low down torque. And another advantage with the TMX 30 is you can actually change the atomizer on these. So I've fit a bigger atomizer for this monster of a kit. And yeah, plug and play really. They're good. I really rate these carbs, and I think that's the reason why the boys at Casa Performance don't recommend the Mikuni. I think it basically boils down to the fact that on the 34s you can't do anything with the atomizer, and you'll end up running lean in the middle of the mixture. It's very hard to see under here, but it is a Casa Case. And the cylinder kit is obviously the Casa Lambretta or Casa Performance, whatever you want to choose there. But it's the Casa Performance SS225. But I have I'm running a 62 crank with 110 rod, and the head has been reprofiled, and the ports have been tweaked a little bit by Martin at Chisselspeed. He did a great job of that. It looks really good. What else have we got? I've got the Casa Case, I've got the LTH clutch, I've got the Casa Performance pull down chain tensioner. That is a brilliant piece of kit, really, really good. I've got 5-speed gearbox, and in this one it is the Cyclone 5, and this is the latest version, I think version 8 or something like that, and that's actually in my next video. I'm going to compare this towards the one that's in my son's scooter, which is the MB Developments 5-speed, and there are some differences there, so that I think that'll be an interesting watch for the guys who want to shell out hard-earned cash on 5-speed gearboxes. I've got the BGM rear shock, and the electronics is what is it? Casatronic, which is sort of derivative of the Variatronic, which is a variable timing curve on that thing. And I've had no problems at all with that. And I've also got, you can't see it, I've got the blue anodized flywheel. They're supposed to give you extra cooling, and that's about it really. So there I was, happily rambling along like I normally do, and this old boy turns up for fishing. I didn't know you could fish on your scooter, but something for future days, I suppose. Yeah, what I was saying before my battery went flat again is I think I've sort of wrapped that up. The only thing that I forgot to mention was the all-important, almighty Chisselspeed CST3, which is the same as the one I've got on my son's scooter, but this is the normal, not the curly type. So it's just as loud, but you don't hear it as quite as much because it's not tingling under your footboards. Otherwise, she's very dirty girl. But I use her, and she's got some roadkill on her there. But that's the way it is. Ride them, don't hide them. So if you've got any questions, anything whatsoever, comments and questions, just leave some comments. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. And the next video will be when I take this bad girl out for a ride. See you later. This must be the most popular dogging car park in all of southern Norway. I've tried to do the introduction here 20 times. Damn you. I am not comfortable talking to myself. Oh, it's horrible, especially when people start looking at me. The BGM 225 kit is probably the same as having a loving wife that fetches your pipe and slippers and will even take a beer out the fridge for you while you put your feet up. Everything's all hunky-dory. But this bad girl, she has the Casa Performace SS225 Liden Hill Super Duper Special Edition. She's such a naughty minx. I'm pretty sure she likes bondage. She does not drink beer. She will get whiskey out the cupboard for you, and she likes a bit of spanking. So let's do that. Let's spank her.